Okay, get this set up. Alrighty here. Starting to get some players on the other side here. And we have some things going on here. Let's start moving some things around here. Start posting some things around. Alrighty here, who do we got? Alright, looks like we got some people here from one side, and we've got basically the entire team for the other. Alright, so 8v8 looking like, once we get the rest in here. Alright, looks like we'll just let Hamada run itself out, and we'll discuss what happens in the next map or the next one. This coverage will be lasting about an hour. As we're going to be seeing here from what we have BSR5 coming back from the grave to play off against TT, which looks like it's a combination of some older players from a couple of squads we've seen before. Looks like we have some people I've seen previously and played in SRDS, people who previously played Dawn, and people who previously played in DEF. Happens. You have different people, and some people I don't actually know. They're new to me. But it looks like it's going to be Squad Conquest going to be the map type today. Squad Conquest basically consists of 3 points. Squads of 4 being the key to this map mode. Sticking around by yourself is probably going to get you killed more times than not in this mode. 1 vehicle's on the map, but there has been some restrictions that they're putting on themselves. I like to look at those here. Let me look who would say. They said several small restrictions for them to test themselves and make it a more competitive and fast-moving match. From what they said, I mean, I personally think every gun's acceptable. They put it in the game. Things they're not going to be using are tanks. Most maps... Some maps don't even have a tank, so that's not going to be a really big issue here. I think only 1 or 2 do. AP mines, annoying, but alright, fine. Spawn beacons, a bit odd, but alright. I guess because the maps are so small, what's the point? Spotting flares, they work when they want to anyway. Shotguns are not going to be used, and neither will be the lay-down machine guns, but everything else seems to be fair game. Looking at that, looks like it's going to be an interesting matchup. We'll see how it goes. This next match is probably going to be getting the rest of BSR5, and again, this is very difficult without private servers, so these scrims aren't at all covered by a lot of people because of its difficulty. And also, Pop-Tart's not here today. I just happen to be off, so that's the only reason this scrim is happening today. A lot of these players are European. Hello. He's smashed. I'm trying to read the comments, Corona. I'm bouncing in between Discord and this, reading the rules that they've imposed on themselves. So this one real easy. Oh, hello. How are you? You see, so that's what I said. I don't enjoy the limitation of weapons either. But you know, if that's what these guys want to agree to in a scrim, I mean, it's their choice what they want to use and not use. If they end up using it, oh well. Like no one's gonna knock them down for it. Make it COD or CSG Go. No, I'm sorry. Those games are all about a pay to win, though Battlefield is on its way to do that, so, you know, I can't really say anything. You're good? That's great. I'm very confused. That's good to let them agree. Yeah, it's all right, yeah. But yeah, it's going to be a fun one. I think they're finally starting to even out the teams a bit here. See, the problem is I don't think BSR5 got enough people in here quick enough because they've only got their team of 4 versus, you know, the two teams of 4 on the other side. But you know, I also understand that I believe BSR5 has a lot of people who are observing Ramadan currently. So, yeah. They had trouble getting a lot of their older players back in on the action here. Which is, again, happens. For me, it's a Thursday, so, I mean, it's odd for me to be home during the day, so. But as we see, this map, a bit different than all the rest. This is the new one they added to this rotation. And this is very much the new map they've added to the rotation here. This is already a good small map. Makes sense to have this map here. But as it stands right now, I believe BSR5 is hopefully getting the rest of their guys in here, so I can give at least a full coverage of a full map going off here. But as the moment, you're going to see the TT guys just running all over because they simply just outnumber the other team. And let's see here, just checking all my chat channels and everything here. All seems to be good. Fantastic. Good. And this is for also main purposes if you're listening to this recording on the go, or if you're simply looking at this to be as, I mean, simply like, let's see, I would say video evidence, like the video room and any type of sport. See where you made a mistake, where you can improve. This is mainly how I look at a lot of these scrims. You know, you see where your team's at, you see where you can improve at the end of the day, and you work on it from there. As you can see, they're just Jimmy's running right into the lines, hoping for the best, and it's really not working out for him, as everyone's staring at him. But yeah, it's if anybody has questions in the chat, I'll be happy to answer them about the game and where it's going, how these teams are setting up. This is a mode that I am not as familiar with. I've played it before, obviously, in order to unlock some things, but it's not something I would say is a go-to for me to watch. Simply is different, very much like, I mean, it is what it describes. It's just really small conquest. So. Again, I'm posting things to everybody. Please don't. Please give me a few seconds here. I don't think the game's going anywhere at the moment, so. So as you can see right now, as I stated before, this is pretty... We're just waiting for everybody. It looks like more random people jumped into the match. Again, without private service, it's a very difficult thing to do. Again, this is why this is not covered on any other... A lot of people aren't doing coverage right now, is because we really can't functionally predict anything that's happening. That's like if they decided to start a baseball game, told nobody about it, told the announcers an hour before it started, and then had them try to figure out how to get their crews and everything into position. It just doesn't work. Like, a lot of sports are based around, when it comes to their coverage, their punctuality, and the games themselves make time for a pre-game, a post-game, all that sort of thing. It's designed around the media that it covers now. There's only been one example where that doesn't exist, and that was when Baltimore was having riots several years ago, and they just played one of the Baltimore's games with the stadium closed and the police surrounding the place, so no one got to watch the game. They just had to get it in. It was awkward. It was just silent. The whole baseball game was absolute silence. No fans, no sounds, no nothing. It was just people on a field and no one in the stands. It was very awkward that they even let them play it at home. I guess they were contractually obligated to let them, but it was very odd. So that's what's kind of like doing it now, is that I'm here because I happen to be off, but does everybody here yet? Question mark, I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of what, without having private servers, is. Watching baseball in Baltimore with nobody there, I guess. I don't know. A lot of people, that's going to go right over their heads because they're watching this from Europe. So there you go. Well, you get to see all my combat medals I don't have because I never play medic anymore. Well, this is an even match. Even though there's only half of BSR5 on the other side, I think everybody will start going to town pretty quick on this one. Alrighty, here we go. We're going to actually possibly have some movement and running around here. People using tanks, it looks like. And here we go. Come pulling back here as best I can. Looks like a good start for the blue team here. Not running a tank very early. Looks like they're saving it in reserve. They're going to grab A quick. Looks like that squad with Salvo and Spaghetti here are going to take A very quickly, while the squad with Susan Boyle's Toes and Titan C. Lum are going to be going and taking over here at B, but they're going to be running into some of the guys from Dope here, from Brain Dead Lady and Mushroom Had 101. It looks like that tank is going to be in some major trouble over there, as it's by itself. But, yeah, we're looking here. Looks like the BSR5 guys are not moving, hoping they can get other people to leave so they can get their guys trying to get in. So we're not going to focus in on much of them. And this one's probably going to be a quick one and done as well until BSR5 can get their numbers into the match. But those who are just joining us, welcome to the impromptu stream on Space Canada TV. In space, no one can hear you apologize. This stream is brought to you by Lone Shark IPA, for that great taste that will not break your kneecaps. Lone Shark IPA. And also brought to you by Sven Svennington's Icy Buffet and Insulin Emporium. This week on the Icy Buffet, the Mayday donut. Because when you need to start a revolution and it's not May, have a Mayday donut. So, as we can see, the BSR5 guys have spawned, but they're purposely not fighting to see if they can get other people to leave. Pardon me, I'm yawning. As you can see the breakout that we have here. At least the people who are here are trying. BSR5 guys do have to move around. They will get kicked from the server, so there is that. Hello again, viewers. Welcome. It's about 9 o'clock on the Eastern, on the UK time, and this is when the match is technically supposed to start. Hopefully we'll be seeing some of the BSR5 guys getting in here, but I think TT got all 8 of their guys in the game. I believe this is an 8 versus 8. Pretty sure that's how Squad Conquest functions. Small map size. Getting all the actions right here. Mainly because, as we've stated before, they're trying to force other people out of the server. Again, this is the only way this can be done.
Almost broken him! Keep going!
And I'm getting random yells from people on the ground, which is odd. I mean, look at the scores here. Some of the people who are getting a lot of the kills. It's pretty spread even. The dope guy's putting up a fight there. Not doing too terrible. Score per minute is kind of not the style of this gameplay, because if you kind of catch everybody off guard, it's kind of over right off the bat. If you're looking for score per minute, your game modes are going to be domination. They're going to be front lines. They're going to be rush when it's here, because it's all about speed and movement. So you look towards that and you see where that's going to be at. But it's good to have all those who are watching, and it's good to see that people like me are able to do some of these things on a Thursday. Until my schedule changes, my days off are on the weekdays, so if you got scrims during the weekdays, let me know. Let's do a little of this. Oh, there's a shot. See, I really do like that, the sweeper. That's basically what it is. It's the, oh, what the heck's it called? Fires really fast. I have questioned why some of the guns that are in the game are in the game. Like, there's some Hungarian submachine guns that could have been in this game. There are a couple of other guns that completely neglected that are actual guns of World War II, but we're going back with World War I guns constantly. Especially ones like I find to be a bit ridiculous, such as the M1916 for the assault class, which never made it out of a prototype, but yet is in this game again. But all right.
Done it! Objective Taser is ours!
ZK versus Bren Gun, that might not work out. Or Lewis. As you can see here, we're just waiting for this one to... let's put that on there while I look over the sides here. The BSR5 guys are starting to get in both sides of the map here. Blow that building up pretty good. Use the Lewis gun. Gotta love it. Love me that Lewis gun. I think the guy's using the same setup I use. Yeah, looks like it. Just using the scope there. I use the AA sights. Love the AA sights since the first game. Been my kind of gun.
Yeah. Good show. Objective Anton taken.
Whoa, wait a minute. How did that just work? Either I just saw a magic trick, or that man was shooting and reloading at the same time. Well, that's awkward.
We are losing objective Anton.
Alright, well, it looks like more of the BSR5 guys are almost in. Once we do that, I think there'll be a match in between, and we'll see where it goes from there. Again, we're playing Squad Conquest. This is brought to you by Steven Tyler's Aerofoam Space Masters Dream on It. Fun times to be had all together. Anywho, we're going to the next map. So far, game has been stable. That is the best I can say about Battlefield and all the coverage I've done. Normally I blue screen at least once. So far, so good. Gotta love them special features from DICE and EA. The Frostbite engine. If it'll break, it'll break. And hello to the viewers who have popped in. How are you all? As we continue to do basic coverage here on Space Canada TV of a attempted scrim here between BSR5 and looks like they finally got everybody here. BSR5 and TT. Looks like, yeah, the BSR5 guys got a good chunk of people in here now. Okay, I'm going to officially call this the first go at it, and we'll see how well this goes. So I think this will be the first run and gun kind of a run here we have. And, you say it's a glitch, it's rare. Okay. I was going to say, because I use the Lewis gun a lot, and I never have seen it. So, but thank you, Jedi Polaris, for pointing that out. Looks like, yeah, looks like BSR5's got a good chunk of people in here. I'm going to call this. Here we go. Here comes the first actual round of play. We'll be able to get maybe in a couple good matches. I'm going to try to cover about as many as they're willing to play in the next about an 50 minutes. Matches go quick, so hopefully they don't go all 25. We're going to be here all day. But we'll see how the breakout looks. As of this moment, only the red team is broken out. Did everyone forget to play today, or we all just forgot to spawn? Well, all right then. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Someone's making noise upstairs. So it was a good time for my neighbors to throw a basketball at the side of my house. That's what that was. I figured this was going to be the map they all played. Where is everybody? It's just like they got most of the people here. At least compete. Did we not like this map? I mean, what's going on? Are we just trying to get rid of this one person? Is that the plan? I don't... You should have gone and played some B-Bound for this round, buddy. You know what? As a tall person, I am the worst basketball player known to mankind. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure most people would be like, "Oh, ew, get this guy out of here." Um, but you know, I'm not gonna tell people not to do stuff, have fun playing outside. I mean, they're kids, they're on the street, let them do what they do. Just was not expecting the basketball to hit my front door, so. Yeah, that does look like what they're trying to do. Let's just zoom in on you, buddy. How you doing? You're the only one playing. How you doing? You are about to get swarmed. Yeah, there's a teabag. That'll hurt. Your pride is just gone now. I love how this one person's by themselves. Like, just... I mean, I honestly don't play... we don't cover a lot of matches here. Yeah, I wish there was the RSP in the private servers. That's why I said this is not like an official stream that I'm doing. It's just something I do to help people get video coverage of how they're playing, how the maps look. That's why it's just being streamed through PlayStation at the moment. Hopefully we'll be getting a list of people who are willing to stream from all sorts of leagues for people. I know there already are some people. If you go on to Oslin Troopers Discord, you'll find some people who do streaming, and you'll be able to help you stream for that. I was asked today to do it, and I had an hour and a half to spare, so I said sure, why not? Good practice. For when I plug the Elgato in and run everything through that, so... This person just refuses to leave. Redeploying.
Hier, Munition!
Hasn't gotten the hint yet, honestly. I think he got the hint. So the one we're waiting to get here would be for, I believe, Rumple Foreskin for BSR5. He should be the last. There's Prime Assassin. I think that's our 8 versus 8. Unless Rumple is up in the booth with me. Well, thank you. I'm hoping everything's going to go fine here. If you're welcome to stick around. The match, I believe, is going to start next. Here on Space Canada TV. Okay, this round is going to be the official starting round that I have gotten from Titans from TT. And I believe we will find out what the next map is. It is, I think, the F, one of the F, or is it going to be... Is it the mountain one? It's Hamada. Oh, this one's actually not a bad one to cover. This one's actually pretty evenly spaced out. So this one's going to be a fun one to start with. So there's that. Hamada, yeah. Yeah, you know, the Hamada Inn, you know? You know, you're there, you stay there, you're welcome in, you know? Every time this map comes into rotation, you just hear a collective groan from everybody, normally. Yeah, there we go. All right. Here we go. 45 minutes of streaming. This is true. The B point is the main point on the map coming up here. A and C are kind of like funneling. If you can control 2, you win the map, basically. Whoever controls B wins. Whoever's got a good machine gunner or light machine gunner with good sight lines can tend to ruin days, especially if they're pinning people at C from B, from my knowledge anyway. And 8 seconds here is before we start. And here we go. Off the bat, it looks like a slow start from the BSR5 guys here, as the TT squad seems to have everybody already on the points and moving. Looks like there are a lot of squad spawns going on with BSR5. Whoop. And the broadcast hiccuped. Looks like we got some moves. Ivy got somebody there over at B. Looks like the fight over here is going to be between 3 BSR5 guys. One going off in a direction. B looks like it's looks like A over here. Big fight going on over here. Between under and a couple. Ooh, there's the end of that. All right, and we continue on here. It looks like we're having some trouble holding on to B. Yeah, that's not looking good for BSR5 there. Big choke point there. And down they go. Ivy is down. Looks like BSR5 are going to break it out. Looks like they're about to get pincered in. What I was talking about with that sight line right there is there's a big open gap that they can shoot down from, and you're seeing it happening from Rising. They're just unloading. Though BSR5 was able to take one of the sides, but they've got to basically unpin themselves from this one point. You can absolutely get trapped in one position here. Prime Assassin trying to get around. Under getting caught off guard. Again, this is a good pincer. Like, there's no real way around this. Like, you're just kind of trapped. Under back up and in the fight. And looks like another BSR5 member's down, but Titan's got a good line of sight there. I'm assuming he's using, let's have a look-see here, I'll tell you. Yeah, the ZK, that's really going to get you some hits. It's basically a machine gun for the medic class. Ooh, he's not looking good, but again, until he runs out of ammo, he's a deadly problem to have up there. Looks like a lot of BSR5 guys found him quick. Looks like they're going to take back B, and they're going to take A back as well. A good pincer there. They finally got through on that point. Still Snook up there. Not for long. He's knocked off quick. And now you've got BSR5s fighting for A over here. Under and Prime Assassin putting the squeeze on some of the people here. Ooh, boy. I think they're kind of outnumbered, but causing a lot of ruckus. Certainly causing a lot of ruckus. He's still up. Look at him go. He's got the whole team back there forcing to deal with him. He's still standing. Oh, they finally get him. But what a good pincer and what a good move. Now they've got the upper hand and they can just pin here from this position. You're going to see Under, and you're going to see Prime Assassin attempting to go around. You got Pluz and Rising 23U coming around on a good flank. 2 up the middle. Spaghetti Hero coming up front on the same move. Got 2 Spaghetti Hero taking him out, knocking him down. Finally taken down by Under, but that's 2 for 1, and that's not going to win you the day anytime. Looks like Susan Boyle was going around, got caught with her hand in the cookie jar. Prime, again, they're moving to A. They're trying to get around, looks like, this position that's over here. But it looks like at that same time, Rising and Peluz just booked it. They're just gone. They're going to have to go back. Jimmy caught completely off guard as an entire squad is going for C at the moment, completing that flanking maneuver. And you've got another flanking maneuver going on over here between Ahmed and Swede 313. Spaghetti Hero and Titan putting the squeeze in here. But looks like Titan's the only one left on that squeeze, and he's going to make it. And that's the end of that move right there. Going back over to here, it looks like Prime Assassin's been able to keep Jimmy in here, but it's a dirty fight going on right now. It's 3 versus 3, and it's better positioning for the attacker at the moment. Definitely. Oof. That medic was a good kill right there. And gets another medic right there. And the fight continues here. Again, we've seen this a lot out of Prime's squad here. A lot of killing with this medic right here. Another one. Just, man, Tyrone 303 is on a roll. He has literally just gotten 4 or 5 people in a row. Spaghetti Hero and Susan Boyle getting caught on B as C is retaken. And this is a close match. This is really, honestly, more than what I'd expect at the moment. A really close moving around. A lot of good flanking going on from both sides. Some definitely good killing. We'll just look at some of these. Is there a way to show the kill feed? I have not gotten to that. It's a good question. Let's see. I can change the weather. Remember there was. I saw some people doing it. So I've got to figure out what it is. Honestly, do not know where the kill feed is in this. Maybe it's in here. There it is. As it goes flying up here. There we are. Good. Again, have the kill feed back on. It looks like TT got back B, and then it was slowly taken back from them, or at least stalled as they took A. And they're currently losing C as Jimmy faces off against one other TT member in close quarters. Wow, just Ivy with some good shooting there, and some good cross shooting. Stalvo's really kind of, ooh, not in a good spot. Wishing been a better. C is still not decided. B is still not decided. Fight's going to happen for C in a minute. B is decided. Again, BSR taking the lead on this one, but here comes Titans. They're like coming up in several different directions. Spaghetti Hero on the right, Titan and Susan Boyle on the left. Rising kind of taking a slow jump move in there, and A, the fight is real. Wow, some really good fighting going on here. Come on, catch that. Oh. Hold up, I think You'll have to give me a minute. I've got to get Pop-Tart in here. I apologize. That will be back in 1 second here, people. 1 second. All right, I'm back. Here we go. Sorry about that. Here we go. As we last left off, it looks like Titans had a good run, and they're still on the point, but the same defenders of BSR5 are still on the point, and as I live and breathe, Super Evil Pop-Tart has come to bail me out as I tried to literally run the entire action by myself.
I heard there was an Angry Tutti Frutti 69. I brought the Crisco, the handcuffs, and the piggy tail. What did I miss?
I'm just letting you know, I don't think those people know who that is, Pop-Tart, so just saying that out loud might confuse everyone. Yeah. I've been trying to do as professional as I could. The server number, I will find you that. That you should have messaged me on Discord. Yes, thank you.
I did.
Yeah, I noticed after a little too late. Server number is 98056. Do not try to play this time, Pop-Tart.
98056.
98056. Currently, BSR5 had the numbers. They were winning. It's still very close, within 5 points. 7 points, pardon me. As the Susan Boyle knocks off. Net 0 there. Whew, that was fast. Looks like BSR just got wiped off of B except for one guy, and that's a medic. And still fighting, but down. Spaghetti Hero just too tough to take out. BSR5 really needs to get back on the point. They had a good run going, but then just the power and sheer flanking ability of TT finally got the better of them in this just battle of attrition at this point. A lot of smokes going off. It looks like BSR5 is deciding to come in absolute force and numbers. Prime Assassin going right up the gut along with several other people. Poison softly. Prime getting one. TRT 303 highlighted earlier for killing 5 people basically by himself.
We are on Hamada, correct?
We are quite on Hamada. B now flipping back over as looks like Titan just knocked off one of the better killers for BSR5, and then he's knocked off Underbow. Titan's still going up the gut. Look out, Ivy, because here comes Titan. Oh, gotcha, got him finally. B is going to be held by BSR5, and they're going to hold that 2-point advantage going into the next point.
What are our teams? BS5 and
BSR5, which is making their triumphant return from death, because they were gone for quite a while. And we have TT, which I believe is Titan something. I'm not exactly sure. I've never actually asked that question.
Hold on, I'm getting everything up and running here. I need to get the chat up.
Just a six kill sway over by BSR5, right? 7, 8. DT just got wiped off that point in that move. That was quick.
Conquest.
Again, it's also 50-48 in favor of BSR5. The ticker counter is going slowly in their favor, but just wow, it was completely the opposite direction just a few seconds before.
Okay, but this is Conquest, correct?
It's squad Conquest, which means it's 8v8.
8v8, okay.
Yes.
This is... Hold on here, getting this up.
Ooh,
right.
Wow, and then just TT returned the favor by wiping the BSR5 attacking squad off A extremely quickly.
Did we go over who's in what squad? Did you call out their names already?
I've been just kind of going as is, and just the overview shows everyone's name when I look at them, so people can read.
Okay. All right.
Ooh, TT got picked off right there by the BSR5 contingent defending B there. Looks like everyone's just given up on C. A little bit surprising. I would put a little pressure on there myself if I was over there.
Yeah, there's nothing over there.
Hitvert going after Underbow. It's going to be a one-on-one, except neither of them noticed each other. And just ran past. TT again picked off.
For C.
No one's going for C. I mean, BSR5 has been really adamant on defending B and catching them before they can get anywhere. Again, as proven point there. This is the first official one they've run. They've been streaming for a bit, trying to get everybody all situated. And I'm going to be done in half an hour, so if you want to restart it and continue watching, you can, but I've got to be somewhere at 5:30, so...
Alright. Okay, I will try to do so.
But honestly, this has been a good fight, Pop-Tart. It was surprising you were going to be here. It's been really close. These two teams... Pretty solid in their defense, and pretty solid in playing good spawn play and good defense. If you look at the kills, you can see that they're pretty spread out and pretty even amongst everybody.
Uh-oh, we actually got some action on C.
It's about time. They're down by 44 points almost.
Has noticed it, and he's coming in to... Oh, and Rumble gets destroyed.
That was Jimmy, dude. That wasn't Rumple.
Oh, it's Jimmy. Sorry.
I was
Sorry.
like, Rumple's in the booth watching.
Oh, he is?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm pretty sure he's not playing today. BSR5 took A back, by the way. And they're losing B. This may be too little too late, but just TT's ability to just wipe has been pretty impressive. There's some people, by the way, from TT who we've seen before, who've played Susan Boyle's Toes. Pop-Tart, you may remember that person from...
Yes.
Yep, and we also have, let's see here, Spaghetti Hero. Pop-Tart, you may remember the name Spaghetti Hero, yes.
Your favorite.
Of course. All hail the giant spaghetti monster, you know?
Looks like BSR5 is taking C back.
And it looks like they're going to knock off this one, and it's going to end right about... Well, no one's got a point, so right about never at this point. There it is.
There we go. Yeah, there we go.
All right, so first match will go to BSR5, a hard-fought victory. As like I said, everyone normally goes, ugh, Hamada, because it's just not the map anybody wants to play, but BSR5 came out on top, though TT, again, having the best squad, a lot of good team play from them, just couldn't keep enough people on the point for long enough to hold it down. BSR5 putting up good defenses to make sure they didn't lose points. So when it came down to killing, there were a couple good killers in that match. BSR5 had a pretty good even spread, a lot of 14s and 15s. It looks like a lot of positives were also a lot of close to positives on the other side. They don't show us that now.
Oh, they don't?
We'd have to check it right before the match ends. But when I checked it just before, BSR5 had about a good chunk of people at 14s, 14 kills. A lot of their kills were spread out in BSR5. You could really tell where the heavy hitters were from TT. They were the ones carrying a lot of the workload of killing. But it may just not have been their map. This map is much more hectic, especially with the snowstorm actually blaring. So,
all right, well, you know what? Because people love the fact that we sometimes can screw up names, I'm going to read names off. So, Team 1, we've got BSR5, it's Swee313, Dukachi, Poison Sophie, Ahmed Net Zero, Poison Sophie.
Poison Sophie. No, I love the way you just announced it happily. Poison Sophie.
Poison Sophie. Prime Assassin 1 on Baker Squad. TYRTY0303. Jimmy Slayer 420. And
Under Elbow. Under Elbow. Yeah.
Okay. On TT's Squad Able, we got Palouse, Stalavo, the Snook.
I can't see anything.
High Pivot. And on Baker Squad, we got Spaghetti Hero, Rising 23U, Titans C Lum, and Susan Boyle's Toes.
I'm changing the weather so I can actually see them play. So it's a blizzard, but for us we can actually it's broad daylight, so we can actually see what's happening.
How do you do that?
You go into one of the settings. But I do not see
nice.
the BSR5 people playing. Where are they?
I have, well, this is TT, they're consolidating on B, a couple of them.
No, they're not at all. None of the BSR5 people have spawned at all. Unless they got wiped so quick, I didn't see it. But I don't think that happened.
They all have, I'm looking in their squads, they all have X's on their name. All have X's.
Something is up.
Yeah, because they're all over the place. TT,
I do not see them spawning at all. At all. I do not know why. I do not know why no one has spawned.
TT looks just as mystified as you do.
Like, this is a map. I mean, you can't control which maps you get, so I don't know why we're not playing. Wow, they are not spawning because they don't want to play this game map. Okay. Just a heads up for BSR5. This is boring as hell when we have to stream it.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, it is.
Pop-Tart, tell us about all the other things you want to talk about. Tell us how one time you counted the ABCs backwards. Do anything because it's more interesting currently than absolutely anything that's happening now.
Okay, well, I just got the game probably about a week ago, so when I take over the stream, if they're still playing when you leave, just to be sure to be a little bit easy on me. I'm getting used to all the new features that we have here, and there's a lot of them for spectating and stuff. I have no idea how to change this.
Well, you can do it if you go to the options, push the track button in. It's under screen effects, and I just turned the weather to weather 1, which is always bright and sunny.
Options.
Yeah, I guess they decided not to play it because obviously nobody's playing it.
Well,
Popper, why don't you give us a rundown on what's happening on Space Canada for the next week?
Well, depending on if we can get the people or not, maybe tonight or tomorrow, we're going to try to hit that raid that just dropped for Division 2.
Oh, I have to still do that tidal basin mission.
That is 8-man raid. No matchmaking. So that means we actually have to find, besides me, you, and Alucard, 5 other people. I know Rumpel plays it, so he...
Well, they're all... By that time, tonight, they want to do it, it'll be 3 and 4 in the morning for them, so highly doubt it.
Okay, so...
Yeah. It's 9. It's currently almost 10 o'clock their time now, so...
Yep. Saturday, me, Huntmaster, Alucard, and second Chopper MTG might take another stab at killing Arch-Tempered Nergigante on Monster Hunter. He dropped last week during the Spring Festival event, so we're going to hit that up. And regardless of if the episode is on or not, this Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Super Evil Pop-Tarts versus Resident Evil 7. That's right. I got penalized. DragonKingSoup won the bet. I went on Prey, and basically I switched it back from normal to easy, and he said if I did that, then I had to play Resident Evil 7. And boy, did I not enjoy didn't enjoy fighting Farmer Fred with a freaking chainsaw when he had some kind of weird-ass fucking chainsaw crab claw breaker on him. That was not fun.
Oh, did you get to the hedge clipper buzzsaws yet, or no?
Yeah.
Oh, you got to the boss fight.
Oh. Yes, I did. Oh my god. I hated it.
You beat him?
Yes.
Well, I'm surprised. It took me a while to get him.
And I accidentally got the trophy for ducking. Because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
Yeah, I didn't know you could duck him at the beginning, and I was actually trying to fight him as a last resort with the chainsaw. I was trying to actually pop him because I had a ton of ammo. Yeah, that's not the way to do it. The chainsaw fight is definitely the way to do it.
Yeah, well, I didn't know because I'm going in blind.
Yeah. Well, neither did I when I did it. I was just confused. Remember, I played it the day it came out, so 2 years ago.
Yeah, I shotgutted his head a couple times, and then he rips open the chain and brings out those crab claw killers, and that's when you can pick up the chainsaw. So it makes you use the chainsaw. We added a new thing to the betting system. If I have to look up a guide, that counts against
as a failure. Yeah.
As a bet. No, well, not a failure as a whole, but as a bet. So it's me dying, raging, confused, screaming like a little baby, and have to use a guide.
All right, and then I think Madam Hockey would make her...
What was that, Dragon? Your mic just cut out.
I think Madam
good.
Hockey makes her valiant return. Is that fine now? Is that better?
Yes, that's better.
Okay. Madam Hockey and her Gloom and Doom make their valiant return Monday evening, I'm assuming, at around 9 or 10 o'clock?
Yes.
Because I will be off the Tuesday, the Wednesday, and the Thursday of next week, so...
All right, so that's Monday Night Mayhem with Madam Hockey and her enforcers on 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
And we may also, if
All
me and
right.
Alucard decide, stream more Ghost Recon, because that's just chill fun times.
Chill fun times. It sounds like it's a chill fun time.
I'm telling you, there's no real effort required in playing that game. It's very easy and very mind-numbing. If you need to, it's like drinking beer. It's not difficult, and anybody can do it. There's no real skill cap in its single-player offering. Why wouldn't you use a guy to confuse him? Because Pop-Tart prides himself in all survival horror games to beat it without help. And we keep telling him he's an idiot. Because you know what? We gave him the guide for Evil Within, and he's like, this is such an easier time now that I know where to go.
Evil Within 2.
Evil Within 2, yeah. Evil Within 1, he died a lot.
No, I was dictated by
Are we spawning?
Alucard
Okay, they're spawning in this one. All right, so here comes the match. Here we go.
Not to use a guide on Evil Within 1. He says, no, you do that blind.
Yeah.
So.
Well, everyone does. There's no real... That guide's not even going to help you in that game. It doesn't matter.
All right, I'm watching here. TT is rushing in. They looks like they have split half the squad to A, and the other one looks like they're going to B.
Okay, yeah, it looks like one squad's going to B, but it looks like a large contingent of BSR5 is going to B. So this might end up being an interesting fight right here at B, right off the bat. You've got a lot of the good killers on, right off the bat. You can tell some of the good killers are here for TT.
So we just went down.
Spaghetti Hero's going for that flank. But Spaghetti Hero is now completely, pinned out on that flank.
Oh, he got taken down.
A lot of good. I'll be honest. I don't know as many of these players on BSR5, but I'm going to say they've got some good killing abilities. Oh, what a good flank that ended up being! Wow.
Yeah, under elbow sniffed that flank from Spaghetti Hero and took him down.
Here comes the push for A now. I mean, this has got the 2 control points. There were some squad wipes. That's the worst thing can happen possibly in this game right now. Is a squad. Oh wow, Prime actually held his own for a bit there. That's rather impressive for a 2-on-1 to get one of them. I mean.
Oh wow!
Picked up.
BSR5 tried to go to A with 2 men, and that didn't work out too well.
Looks like they're going over open fields. Looks like well shot by Spaghetti Hero. Got caught off guard. I thought he had the drop on him there.
Under elbow. That's not going to look like a good bit. Oh, we had some help from Assassin.
Yeah, Assassin's a great player. Played against him yesterday. He had my number every time I turned a corner, and I normally run very positive.
That's a triangle of death with Assassin, Prime Assassin, under elbow, in.
Look at all those assaults protecting B. There's not a single person dropping ammo, and they're about to get overwhelmed. Well, there's one. The odds are even now.
We got Prime Assassin.
Oh, Poisey, Ivy's down, Swede's down.
Elbow,
Snook, Susan, Boyle, and Titan doing well.
To the A point.
Yeah, but Spaghetti, Susan, and Titan and Snook just took out everybody for BSR5. They're just done. B's gone.
Prime Assassin, Ducati, and Under Elbow, they are on a breakaway to A, and there's only
just
one
stopped.
guy back here.
They had to stop, though. That was the key point. Yeah, you can go get A, but you've lost B. They're spread out, which is handy.
Now you got everyone spawning on Stalavo over here. Prime Assassin.
You've got too many good killers going to one spot. That's the problem you have right now. Rising and Stalavo aren't the best killers for TT, and they're on the back lines defending, but they're putting up a valiant fight right now.
Prime Assassin just went down, so...
And there it is, boom. But a fight for B, not ending well for BSR5, though putting up a stiff resistance here. Still trying.
Under elbow got Prime Assassin up, so they're starting to take A.
B is still defended, though. C is still defended. Jimmy, way over here, I guess sniping, and I guess he's spotting everybody with his rifle so that they can see him. I guess a good move, a good selfless move.
Yep. Selling the body.
Well, he's not giving up any body. He hasn't been killed yet.
Oh, no.
Oh, he just got Titan. Oh.
Oh.
There goes one. And the fight for A is now over because TT went back and got it. It's easier to cover B, honestly, from their position. The fact that they've lost it is really not helping them right now. They need to get in that point. Yeah, he does, but they need to get close. They need to get in there close. That's how they're going to take him out. They got 3 medics in there. The medics want them to play close. They're playing cover. Like I said, they want them.
She got taken down.
Yeah, but now they're getting hit from both sides, and here comes the problem. They're getting turned around. And if they can get in there and turn around quick, they need to get in there and kill. There's a dynamite. That'll end that one, and boom. Susan Boyle, the only last man standing, and she's down. Getting B back. Spaghetti Hero all alone out in the middle of the fields. Oh, there's a Lewis gun from halfway across the map. Careful there.
He's got men spawning on him.
Jimmy's not looking good. Jimmy's
no,
running. Jimmy's down.
Oh, he got taken down.
So good defense over there at B.
Yep.
This is surprising. I figured there'd be a lot. This has been a close match, but I figured it would sway at least closer to TT's in some respects here. But I mean, BSR5 showing no rust, which is surprising.
Oh, look. Spaghetti Hero trying to push B.
Jimmy, he's got the move on if he can get him. Oh!
Titan's C Plum is trying to.
He's going to get him.
A flank.
He's starting it.
Got
Susan's there. Susan's down. They think they've spotted Titan. Yep.
Oh, they got him. Yep.
It's a good defensive move. Prime, and a couple people attacking A. Prime down. Now they're just one BSR5 trying to get the. Oh, there's under. Now they've got the numbers. But it was snuffed out almost immediately. Got to be careful there.
Yep. Looks like we got some action over here on A.
Yeah, action a little on A, but B is where the real fight's going to be in a second. My goodness.
We missed the action. It's that prime killer group again. It's
yeah.
But it looks like they're being joined
this defensive,
here by
This defensive squad is having tie. Defensive squad got knocked off of B, but they had to send everybody there. 5 people to go get B back.
It's just under elbow all by himself here.
But he got it.
Oh, he got one.
Pick up one. Come on. Go, go, go.
All right, Poison Softy's up.
Oh, they got him. Okay.
Oh.
Jimmy's still there too, so I mean that was close. But look at this. They got him pinned at B. I mean, this has just been pincering. But look at they're splitting up. Good split going. Titan out in the open though. I don't think Sweet knows that Titan's to his left.
Davo's not in a good spot here.
Taking A is kind of just like an annoying tactic because it forces them to lose a position, but those guys just got crossfired like crazy. They just got 90s board gamed hard.
Oh, Palouse took down under elbow.
Oh, there's some good killing.
Got snuffed out by Tai. Oh.
Oh, Prime getting them all and picking up his buddy. There we go. Get up quicker.
Nice.
You got to move.
All right. You know,
Jimmy's still look at A. Jimmy's in the house just being annoying. You got to give Jimmy some credit there. Oh, that flank almost ended.
I'm really enjoying the spectator mode. This is way better in all types of ways. We got Spaghetti Hero trying to get in her back. Oh, he's been taken down by Ducati.
Susan Boyles is going for A. Just going to be slowly just get there. Here comes another push on B right now. They've got numbers.
Rising 23U is parking itself at A right now.
Oof.
Oh, wow, look at that.
One flank failed, but the other didn't. That's the thing. No one notices that the other flank didn't work. As BSR5 has now got only under elbow there. And poison. Oh, but under's been completely ignored. He's got 2. Can he get 3?
And
He got 3!
yes! But he's the only... Oh, he's got...
Now 4! He's still going!
Yes, he is!
Oh, that was fun. I can't believe he got away with that. That's just the power of close quarter medicing.
Susan Boyle brought the spicy meatball to be.
Oh, wow, they're on the roofs. There's a roof fight over at C going on right now.
Oh, I gotta look at that one. Oh, and it's with Jimmy and Prime Assassin over there.
Yeah, they're on the roof, guys. Look out. But the defensive B has been the fun part.
Is on the roof.
The defensive B
Prime
is real.
Assassin's been taken down. Jimmy trying to get his what's he doing? He's looking. He's hunting.
Oh, elbow! 1, 2! Oh, almost so, baby, a triple. Almost. BSR5 only has B right now. A problem. They're only scoring points on kills. And they've not been getting enough consistent kills. This could turn the match right here.
Oh, just took him down. Oh, they came out. Oh.
But this is the thing. They don't have enough people on points.
No, they don't.
They're going to slowly... They're only getting kill points and 1 ticket every 3 or 4 seconds, so it's not helping them. They need to get tickets down faster.
So he's in Boyle's Toe and Titan over there on C, and then we got...
the fight's going to be at A.
Palouse.
And it's going to be a quick fight.
23U, yep.
Yeah, this was just outnumbering.
Got just gunned down.
Yeah. This is where this can end really fast right now. They can't get their own spawn back.
Undertow just got spawned on to Prime Assassin. Now they're starting to slowly take it out down.
It doesn't matter. They're outnumbered.
Oh, Undertow elbow just got taken down. Prime Assassin's gunning men down. But...
He's good. He's a very good gun player. But the thing is, they need to get... Jimmy's running into bullets in the moment. He's going to get picked off. And he's down.
Nope. Prime Assassin just got taken down, yep.
It's too close to their spawn. They need to get their spawn back, but they can't. Oh, someone just jumped in a tank and they're not supposed to. He just got out. Okay, he jumped out. Okay. Alright. They put self-imposed rules. They put self-imposed rules on themselves, so know that when I said, oh, someone just jumped into a tank and they're not supposed to, that's why.
Alright, we've got Jimmy, Prime Assassin, and Undertow coming to see.
Yeah,
I think they
got to get Titan off that roof.
He's been sitting on the roof, so I think they know where he's at. Problem is, they got to. Well, they're flipping C. C's been. They have it. Jimmy is definitely looking up on the roof, but now we got people spawning over there by Clum. Got Spaghetti Hero and
Susan Boyles is off to the left, and no one's noticed. I mean, this is going to flip the counter in their favor, but I don't know if it's going to be quick enough. I mean,
Susan Boyle just took down Prime Assassin.
I mean, again, they can't be losing their own spawn like this. Like, it's not healthy.
Underbobo just took down Spaghetti Assassin.
They don't have enough numbers.
I don't think they see Under Elbow there either. Oh, Under Elbow's underneath the deck, and he's gunning men down.
Yeah, but he's going to run out of ammo in a minute. That's his problem. He's firing a pistol. He's out of bullets.
Yeah, he took him down.
Here's the thing. They basically just said screw B and just said we're going to hold the other two. And it's winning them. Like, they flipped their strategy on the fly.
Very close. It is very close right now.
It isn't, because right now they've got enough people defending both areas, while BSR5 has leaving 2 people at B because they can't afford to lose it. You've got Titan all the way out here. Titan's way out there covering the point. Spaghetti Hero, they've got their best killers holding C because they want to keep it. Because they know they can hold A.
Yeah, they're trying to take it, and they just got that whole squad.
This has flipped it. Unless something breaks, this is over. BSR5 is lost. They cannot get their own spawn point back. Like, they're getting spawn killed. They're spawn trapped if they spawn near it because Titan's got him pinned, and so does Susan. It's over. If they can't get A back from the weaker side of the team, it's done. Because they're not going to leave C.
Well,
they're going to sit there.
We got a whole squad coming in here. Under elbow. Jimmy and Prime Assassin coming over here on, I guess they'll call that a left flank. Under elbow just took it down. Oh! Well, you hear the music.
I know. BSR5's outnumbered when it comes to tickets. They'd have to take this back and hold very well.
Oh, they're taking people down here. We got one. They got A.
They have to hold this for an extremely long period of time, and they need to get a lot of kills, and they can win this. It's got to be that way.
Well, he's just gone down. Prime Assassin.
It's because it's their spawn. They don't have any means of getting spawns back here. Like, this is a bad spawn to take.
And they're starting to lose at A. They're starting to lose it.
But there's no one at C. They need to notice that and move. C is completely unoccupied.
No, you got Titan.
Titan is one man. You know where he is. He hasn't moved. You've lost this map if you don't functionally move now. You've got to go.
We got Dugachi under elbow and Prime Assassin. Looks like they're heading C.
They've got to go. They've got to outrun Spaghetti Hero. And
Soyson Boyle's Toe has just spawned on Titan and we also have Spaghetti Hero coming in.
It's just too little, too late. This should have been done way sooner. There's Spaghetti Hero down.
Spaghetti Hero taken down.
Susan Boyle down. They can take the point. They've got to get on it. But they've got to bleed 11 tickets before they bleed 22. It's doable, but I don't see it happening quick. Especially now that they're going to attack B, because if I were them, I'd go for B.
Prime Assassin is looking for Titan, and so is Spaghetti Heroes was respawned over there along with Susan Boyle's Toes.
It's close. It's been 9 tickets.
Tai-Tai's been taken down. Prime Assassin's been taken down. Jimmy has gone down. Under elbows, the only one there. Takes out Spaghetti Hero. Takes out... Oh, he's been gunned down by Susan Boyle's
That's
Toes.
over. That's over.
That's the game.
When you can't even hold your own spawn, you lose.
There we go.
That was quick thinking on TT halfway through that match. They were losing it, they needed to do something, and they just flipped the narrative and said, screw it, we're going to take C.
One last push on to C.
That's too late, though, yeah.
Going well. Yep.
Man, if only they'd played the last map, I would have said they would be winning the match right now. But they're not, because they refused to play the last map.
Well, that match was brought to you by Lone Shark IPA for that great taste that won't break your legs. Lone Shark IPA. Also, Dr. Jaworski's Jazzercise and Bingo Night. Shake what that doctor gave you. And Ace Chicken Wings Corporal Tunnel Syndrome Recovery Center. We guarantee to recover your KD the palm of your hand. Ask for your R5 finger discount.
All right, well, I've got to go, so have fun all.
All right, hold on here.
Stream is ending, so bye. I've got to go. I'm already late.